All right, guys, I am going to try and do a video here for you. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this works. All right, so first of all, I'm going to have to just explain and walk you through the steps. Unfortunately, you can't see where I'm clicking, so I'm going to do the best I can to describe to you where I'm at. So this is my home screen on my phone. I am going to click on MyFitnessPal. And this will be your home screen that you see that comes up. It has different articles, it has different recipes and things like that. The first thing we want to look at is across the top. It'll tell you how many calories are remaining. Now again, we track macros and not calories, but the reason why I want you to look at that section is for that portion that says +0 exercise, okay? If it says 0 above exercise, then that means you've done correct and you have not sunk your activity watch, your Fitbit or your Apple Watch, smartwatch to MyFitnessPal. If it's sunk, you will have a number above exercise. We don't want that there because it will add calories to your day, which translates into macros, and we want to keep our macros the same. Okay, so if you see a number above exercise, if you'll just shoot me a message on Facebook and let me know, I'll walk you through the steps to get that taken off, okay? Now, at the bottom, I'm going to click on Diary, and you will see what I have eaten and what I have left to eat. Okay, so let's just go through this for a minute. You can see for breakfast, I had eggs, bacon, avocado, and a little bit of avocado mayonnaise. I made like an egg and avocado salad, and then put some bacon on the top. So let's say that I put in 2 eggs and I meant to say that I only had 1. If you click on the item that you've already entered, I'll click on egg and I want to change that number to 1. Let's say I pre-planned all of my meals and I realized I had too much fat or too much protein. So instead of having 2 eggs for breakfast, I'm going to have 1 egg. Or maybe I put in all of my meals and I realized I needed to eat more. And so I need to increase the number of eggs that I'm eating or the amount of avocado. You can just simply click on that item and then you can change it down here at the bottom. So if I wanted to change it to 1 serving, I could say 1. I could change it to 3. I'm going to put it back at 2 so that I don't mess up the macros for what I've eaten today. I'm going to click the check down at the bottom above servings, and then I click the check mark back up at the top. Now, if you go to the website and log in with your same information, you can completely delete an item, or I'm going to hold on to bacon and I'm going to swipe left. If I want to take that entire item off, I could delete it out. Okay, but I don't want to do that. Sorry, I don't want to do that because I did eat it. So this is where you can see the breakdown of all the food that you've eaten, or if you pre-log it, you can see it here. All right, so the important thing I want to talk to you about is down at the bottom. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see the nutrition tab. And that is where I want you to look to make sure that things are set up correctly. So first, I'm on the nutrients tab. This is the tab after you get everything set up correctly that you're going to want to look at every day. Okay, this tells you what your goals are. My goal for protein is 119. You can see that I've eaten 23 grams of protein so far today, which means that I have 96 grams left. You can see how many carbs I have left. Now, don't think you have yours set up wrong. I do low carbs on Monday and Tuesday, and you guys will learn more about that next week. So don't compare yours to mine. Mine's a little bit different today and tomorrow because I'm doing the low carbs. All right, but this will show me where I have more foods that I need to eat. So what I do on a typical day is I pre-log maybe breakfast and dinner so I can see what I have to mess with for lunch, or I might pre-log the entire day. And if I pre-log the entire day, and let's say I still have 40 grams of protein that I have left to eat, then I need to add more chicken to my salad, or I need to have a protein shake, okay? Or let's say that I notice I have a lot of fat left that I need to eat. Maybe I will cook my chicken fajitas tonight in another tablespoon of olive oil, or I will eat some almond butter to try to get my fats up. Okay, so it really helps you see if you pre-log especially at the beginning, what macronutrients you're having a hard time hitting, and then you can kind of add that in throughout the day. Instead of realizing at 7 o'clock at night, you basically have a full meal's worth of macros that you need to eat, or it's dinner time and you don't have any macros left to eat. So I really think pre-planning and pre-logging helps in the beginning. All right, so this is the page every night when you're finished eating, when you've eaten all your food. I want you to take a screenshot of it, and this is the one that I want you to upload to Facebook so that I can see it and coach you through how you're doing with your macros. Remember, our goal this week is to track our macros. Some of us are going to hit it after the first couple of days. Some of us, it's going to take a couple of weeks, and that is okay. We're progress over perfection. If you're tracking them today and you didn't track them yesterday, then you're making progress, okay? Now, the other tab that I'll look at from time to time, and that I want you to send as well, just that first day, is I'm going to click on macro up here at the top. And that's going to show you your pie chart. Let me go to a different day so that it looks like yours. Okay, so on Wednesday, I have the same goals that you guys do. I'm looking over at the right, and beside carbs, it says my goal is 45%. Beside fat, it says 30%. And beside protein, it says 25%. Okay, so this is just a screenshot that you upload. If you haven't already, send it to me. This just shows me that you've set up your goals correctly, okay? From time to time, I will click on the macros, just like let's say I made breakfast. I might click on macros and see kind of what my pie chart looks like because I'm a visual person and see how close I am. But when we're talking about the total amount that you need to eat, it's the nutrient tab that you really want to look at, right? Because I could eat 500 calories today, and I could make my pie chart over here, my macros, look beautiful with only 500 calories. If 45% are coming from carbs and 30% is coming from fat and 25% is coming from protein, my pie chart is still going to look correct. However, my nutrients tab is going to show a lot of deficits in each area, okay? Same token, I could flip that in reverse, and I could eat 3,000 calories today, which would put me way over in my proteins, my carbs, and my fats. But if I click on my pie chart for macros, I could have it all balanced, all right? So this is the tab that's going to show you if you're eating up to your macros, all right? Remember, protein keeps us full. It helps protect our lean muscle and helps us to build our lean muscle. Carbs are going to help us with that energy that we need. And then fats are going to help our brain and our bodies just run more efficiently. All right, fats are not going to make us fat. So I hope that this part helped you see which parts you need to be taking a picture of and uploading every day, and how to really see what those target goals are in grams. All right, so I'm going to X out of here, and then I'm going to show you really quickly if you didn't get MyFitnessPal set up correctly, or if you already had MyFitnessPal and you're not sure how to change it, how to get those goals set up right. Okay, so I'm back at the home page. I'm going to click on more down in the bottom right hand corner with the 3 dots. And then I'm going to scroll down to goals, which is a little more than halfway down with the target. All right. And then about halfway down on this page, you'll see the very top one says calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. I'm going to click on that, and this is where it's going to show me what my goals are. So let's say what MyFitnessPal does is it sets you up for 50% carbs. So if beside your carbs it says 50%, you just want to click on that, and this scrolling option will come up. And then you can toggle right here to get your macros set up correctly so that you have 45% carbs, 25% protein, and 30% fat. All right, so if you ever notice that your pie chart or your macros look like they've adjusted and changed, just go back to this goals section and check it out and see if maybe it's off. All right. I think that is all I wanted to share with you today, but keep the questions coming, okay? Put them on Facebook so other people can see what they are, because chances are they have the same questions that you have. Post the pictures. I'll let you know if you're putting the right ones on there or not. Remember, we're all learning this together. ask questions, encourage each other. This is just a really great support system for us, especially on these first couple of days, okay? And remember, progress over perfection. I hope this helped.